got background going on. Hold on. There we go. Howdy, 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 howdy. Let's switch over to my face. Howdy, meeps. I'm Rigaroga here, you. And this is the second episode of my Gloomhaven extravaganza ordeal. Yeah. Anyhow, it's a winter storm warning where I am. I'm looking out the window and there's at least a foot of visible snow on the branches. And I think it's actually up, it's like almost more than that. I think it's over a foot. And it's snowing still. Anyhow, though, yesterday and today, winter storm warning where I'm at. So hopefully you're having a good time and staying warm and all that. And I'm going to be playing Gloomhaven for the heck of it. This is episode 2. And here, let's get this stuff out of the way. This is episode 2. I'm going to be using a different party. Same campaign, but different party. So episode 1 was the Heroic Misfits. And I was actually struggling a lot to figure out what name to give this other party. The party composition, the descriptions on the cards kind of made me feel like these particular characters were ethically challenged. So where I have the sort of the misfit, the least humanoid that I could find of the starting 6 are in the misfits, and then this is sort of the old school brute scoundrel spellweaver, sort of the fighter magic user thief combo. But their descriptions make them sound pretty villainous as far as the choices. So the heroic team is going to make the heroic choices, and the villainous team is going to make villainous choices. That isn't going to matter so much in this demo scenario. There's not really that much involved in it. And it's not part of the overall narrative. This is really just an experiment for the party composition. But that will play in later. And the idea that I have is to switch back and forth. If a team fails a scenario, then the other team takes over and plays until they fail. And so we'll see how that, see what that does to the overall campaign narrative, the legacy campaign as we go forward. And I am playing the variant with the random dungeons. So somewhere in there, I imagine that I will have an opportunity for these teams to do random dungeons. I'm not sure how that fits in. I was kind of feeling like after failing, they get a random dungeon and then they can come back. And part of my thinking with that is that allows them to get a little bit of extra experience and gold and maybe check marks from that scenario. So we'll see. But let's go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and switch to the tabletop. Currently, there's not much except my pop. I have set up a cardboard barrier that I've placed on the side of the desk. Hopefully, that will curtail the leaping cat problem that I had in the previous one. Let's go ahead and bring out the stuff for this scenario. Now this scenario is the demo scenario. Let me show that to you because I'm going to actually take a look at it right now for setup. I think I have all the characters correct. So let's go ahead and put things in their proper places. So we've got archers in the back, one elite, one regular. Oh wait, I've got to pay attention to their number. Hold on a second. Oh, this is complicated. I have a lot of crap on my screen. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. So the archers, we have... Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. 1 and 4? Oh man, I picked the numbers. I picked the numbers wrong. I've been having trouble telling the difference between these Inox, various monsters, because the shaman and the archers look really the same because they've got the back thing, and there's there are details that are different, but it's not ideal. So anyhow, so the shaman is 1 and 4. No, I've got that. And then the archer is 2 and 4. That's weird. Why did I have 1 and 6 for that? Oh, probably because I was reading the stupid health thing. Okay, so 2 and 4 for the archers. Okay, so let's put these guys back. Okay, hopefully I got the other ones correct, and we'll see. So one of these is elite. We've got an elite over there, and then we've got a normal archer over here. Is that right? 4 is here? 2 and 4? Yes, okay. And then we've got our shaman. Elite is 1, and 4 is a normal. Is a regular. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put out the coins. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. And we've got 1 elite guard is 5, and then the rest are. And then we've got our escort. Now, a couple things I learned between this scenario, and the previous episode, is that first off, I didn't have the escort. You'll see at the top of the actually over there. That side of the screen, you'll see the escort at the very top. Escort, Spellweaver, Scoundrel, Brute. So instead of having a monster in the roster to represent the character that I'm escorting, it's actually going to be that escort. So that was included, and I didn't realize that. The second change, if you look way down at the bottom, there's a little crown. And in the previous episode, I had the scenario level set incorrectly. I had it set to 3 instead of 1. And that led to a couple things. The 2 primary things is that I don't know if that would have helped me to win. I plan to redo that scenario with the other team as episode 3, just so I can find out. But the first thing it did is it made all of the monsters particularly difficult, bumped up their stats quite a bit. And then the second thing is that it meant that the escort characters' hit points were out of whack with the level of the monsters as well. So he was at level 1, his hit points, and then the monsters were significantly more powerful. So not only were everyone, the characters and the escort, were all out of whack as far as mismatching the monsters because of that level choice. So that was a mistake. The other mistake that doesn't affect this at all was that the Craighart had a battle goal of masochist, and he exhausted because of lack of hit points, which I think means that he actually got that. Because the masochist is 2 or less hit points, and he did in fact have 2 or less hit points. So he got a check mark that I didn't realize until I was thinking about it. But that doesn't affect this one. It'll affect the next one. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's put these guys in place. Let's see. The archers have 2 traps in front of them. And then we've got a bunch of water. difficult terrain. And then the elite goes here. And then these ones are regular. Oh, that's right. The PDF says 6 water, but there's actually, oh god darn it. So I actually have to go and get the terrain box. There's actually 2 more water than the scenario. The scenario says 6 water, but there's actually 8 on the table. So give me a second. I thought I was being so smart by getting everything and putting those boxes away, but no, that was not. Let's see. Okay, there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those away. Now I shouldn't need either of these boxes. I will need the tokens, and I'm going to have to set up a bunch of coins. It's interesting how many coins are just laying around this scenario. Probably to entice scoundrels and tinkerers and other such people. Okay. Great. Okay, so I think we're done with that until I need summoning. Let's clip this just in case. Actually, I'm gonna put it over there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we've got this set up. This is the map that we're going to be playing. It's the same as the previous one, as the previous scenario. So I'm going to put that up here. We've got our 3 characters. We've got our Brute, Scoundrel, and Spellweaver. So let's go ahead and open up the Brute and a Scoundrel. Scandal. Scandally Scandal. Okay, we're going to have to move this over a little bit. Let's get that more in the center. And Spellweaver. Okay, and then we've got combat decks. I got my rules just in case I need them. Let's see. Three. Okay. There's one combat deck. And I suppose it doesn't really matter if they're which side they have up. But they got messed up when the cats leaped on them. And there's another combat deck. And we should... Just to make sure that we didn't get another one mix in here. Combat modifier. Combat modifier. Okay, and these ones can go away-ish. Okay, now, so I had actually, I'd come up with a couple names and for this, and the first one I had was Villainy Inc. It turns out there's like a boy band or a K-pop band or something like that that has that name. So I decided that that was a bad idea. And then I was tossing around various things, and I came up with Ambush Inc., which was kind of like an homage to Ambush Bug and the Justice League or Injustice League? The Justice League of Chaos? Of Anarchy. Justice League of Anarchy, which had Ambush Bug, Harley Quinn, and a couple other characters in it. And also Acquisitions Inc. But I kind of decided that I'd be more symmetrical with these. So I've got the heroic Misfits, and then I've got the villainous so I decided on mercenaries. I was going to do conspirators, co-conspirators, but it's even more symmetrical if it starts with an M. So I've got Villainous Mercenaries as my party sheet. And I won't be using that much this entire time. But we've got our Human Scoundrel and her cards. And a combat deck. And it's completely fresh. I don't have any experience or anything for them yet. This is completely new. And a combat deck for Spellweaver. And then the Brute. With a modifier deck. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's select some battle goals. I mean, I'm kind of hoping for Masochist for the Brute, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and give these a little shuffle. Ah! So we'll see if this party composition has a different, like a significantly different experience from the previous run through. I was definitely feeling outclassed the previous run through, but maybe that has to do with the level selection. It doesn't super change. I mean, it's only incremental, so I don't know how much it'll actually feel different, but we'll find out. Okay, and then let's go ahead and all right, so 2 for the Brute. So we've got aggressor, have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round during the scenario for 2 check marks. That's freaking cheating, because it's the demo. Kill 1 or more elite monsters during the scenario with 1 check. Well, these are villains, so he's going to cheat if he can. He's going to go ahead and take aggressor. That might seem cheap, but that's exactly who these people are. So deal with it. And actually, I think either one of them would be good, because he would probably have gotten the other one, which is just one check mark. But I think he's going to be able to. I mean, obviously, he completes this one automatically, basically. Um, every round. So, I mean, actually, he could, if they cleared out all of the monsters before the guard got to the treasure, then he could fail that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try for the Spell Weaver. What will she get, I wonder? 1 and 2. Fast healer. Your current hit point value must be equal to your maximum hit point value at the end of the scenario. Oh, wow. I don't think that's going to happen. Loot 5 or more money tokens during the scenario. Well, let's try for Hoarder. Let's try for Hoarder. I don't think Fast Healer is going to happen. I don't think there's any way that's going to happen. So, let's see what the Scoundrel gets. That would have been good for the Scoundrel, probably. Much more likely to get loots. But I don't think Hoarder is going to happen. There's just not enough. There's not enough time and enough, and I don't think we're going to survive anyway. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Well, we'll see if we survive without a cat attack. So let's pick 2 for Scoundrel. Streamliner. Have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. Explorer. Reveal a room tile by opening a door on your turn. So Explorer is impossible. So we're going to take Streamliner, and I think we can probably manage that. And I don't know why I'm shuffling that again. I don't need to. Okay, so let's see. How are we doing? Card selection, determine initiative, character and monster turns, and cleanup. Hopefully I have it well enough in hand. Oh, it should be monster level 2, huh? Shit. So I'm looking actually scenario level. So that's what was going on. For some reason, so oh, I'm confused. How does that work? See, when you select set scenario, and that's the level of the scenario. So I'm selecting level 1. So why are these... It's weird. It's setting the monster level to the scenario level, but that's actually not. It's one more than that. Yeah, it's setting trap damage wrong. Huh. The experience is right. Gold conversion is right. Oh, God, I'm reading the game variant solo, and I'm not playing with the solo bump. Um, Sorry. Okay, so scenario. Okay, now we're right. Okay, I'm not playing with the scenario bump. The solo bump increases monster level and trap damage, um, but I'm not playing with that right now. I'm trying it out without that, and so far, I'm glad that I did, except that I screwed up and and actually bumped the monsters up way higher than they should have been. Um, I didn't end up getting any traps or anything, so that didn't show up. But it would have been greater trap damage as well. It would have been significantly more. Let's see. So let's go ahead and give our combat modifier decks a little shuffle here, as I do a little more of this setup, and then we'll get right into it. I do have a second camera on the way, so I'll have a better view directly. I took the light. I had a light over in this corner. I took that out and replaced it with the barrier, so the light balance is actually a little bit better. I do actually also have my window blinds open a little bit, so there's a little. I need to work on the lighting, and that's gonna be difficult. I don't have money for really good lighting for like studio lighting or anything like that. So I kind of have to make do with what I've got. Okay, so the brute shuffled. And because I'm using Gloomhaven Helper, I actually I get to do away with a lot of the cards and stuff that I would have to track separately and shuffle and all that sort of stuff, which makes this a little bit better for streaming. I still have all of the pieces, and I have organizers and stuff set up for all the pieces if I ever play actual, basic away from the computer tabletop version of this. But honestly, it's unlikely that that will ever happen. But it's available. Okay, scoundrel. Let's shuffle you. Oh, come on. Okay, so those are shuffled, and we've got these guys going. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do selection on the brute. Now, I haven't really looked at much of these. Overwhelming Assault looks good. Attack 6, get 2 experience. And there's no reason to hold on to cards. Move 4. 1, 2. I just need to move 2. And the next attack, 6 sources of damage from attacks targeting you gain 1 shield. Those look good to set up that shield 1. Attack 3, they're not close enough. Oh, attack 3, range 1, or range 3. Let's see, the shaman, does not have shield, but they're gonna, or I mean archer. So I don't need pierce yet. Those shaman are gonna suck. We're gonna want eye for an eye probably the next time. That'd be really cool. Most of these other ones are really close in. I think I might use that as... Move forward, jump. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not good enough. I want to do that later. Heal 2, range 2, move 3, push 1, target all adjacent creatures. Oh, that might be actually... I think I'm gonna go this way. If there's nobody near me for the 6 attack, I'm gonna try to get to that elite. Then I'm just gonna move 2 to get to the elite. So we'll go at 31 or 32. Okay, so let's move Brute at 32. No, 32. Okay, so let's see what the Spellweaver's got going on. Attack 3, range 3, target 3. That's pretty good. I might actually do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I kind of want to move 1 now. That looks pretty good. Attack 3, range 4. Gain 1 for each enemy targeted. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or targeting 3, 3. I don't think that's going to work yet. Let's see. Move forward, jump. Heal, heal. 2 sources of damage suffer no damage instead. Well, that's pretty good. But we're not close enough to do that. Move 8, jump. Wow. Oh, and you're Hoarder, aren't you? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I could move 3 to this coin and get that, then I could target those 3. That seems... move forward, jump. And 80, so let's do... Yeah, I don't know. 69 is pretty high. Well, let's try it. Let's try this. We're gonna go at 69. We're gonna try to move and jump to a coin, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 2 coins that I could get from that. So we're gonna try for this Hoarder thing, and then we're gonna attack 3, range 3, target 3, and I gain 1 experience for each thing I targeted. So I'm gonna try and get 3 things, including that elite. So let's go that. We're gonna go at 69. Oh, I should put these on here instead of over there because that's the discard. Discard and lost. Okay. So she wait, what was she? 69? 69, okay. So let's give her 69. Okay, let's do the scoundrel next. Streamliner, have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. I think that's probably pretty likely. One of your next targeting attack was adjacent to none of their allies. I don't think that's going to happen right now. +2 attack and gain 1 when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. Invisible. Double the value of the attack when invisible. That's kind of cool. Pull range 3. Backstab. Backstab looks cool. Disarm 1 adjacent. Attack 3, range 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That might actually be better for right now. And she doesn't really need to move, so what can she do? For attacks targeting an enemy adjacent to none of their allies, add +2 to the attack. Well, we can try that. We'll try that. She could move 6 though, and try and get that elite shaman. What if she moved 6? None of its allies. Can I move 5? 1, 2, 3. So I could do move 5 and then do backstab. I wouldn't get +4, but I would get +2 and experience. Three has 9 points, and I would get a coin. But I really do feel like getting multiple. Wow, and she only has. Or a scoundrel. Scoundrel has 8. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to move and then attack with backstab. So we're going to actually move at 6 to try and get that done. And she can split movement, right? Well, actually, so move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so she'll go at 6 anyway. Let's see. Scoundrel at 6. Oops, wrong one. 0, 6. Okay. Let's see. So we've got that all selected, and so now we should go ahead and draw for everyone. I'm going to have to go to the restroom really quickly, but let's go ahead and draw and see what we get. Woof. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to hit the restroom really quickly, so give me a second. Okay, so anyhow, I'm back. Let's see. What do we got going? I had too much tea as I was doing the setup. Really excited to get this going. Um, so let's try this out. So we've got our scoundrel going at 6. So she was going to go and attack that. She's going to attack this elite shaman up here to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's going to get 1 coin. And then she's going to attack 3, +2, and gain an experience when the target is adjacent to none of its allies. So she's going to attack for 5 on this elite shaman right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we lose this card but gain an experience. And then discard this card. Okay, and then she's done. Okay, so what's next? The guards are going to shield 1 and retaliate 2. Ooh. Is retaliate only adjacent? Retaliate causes on figures to attack it from an adjacent hex. Yes, okay. But and there's no range on retaliate. So actually, that's really awesome because they're just going to shield and then retaliate. So they're not moving, and they can't actually attack anyone from where they're at, which is kind of awesome for me. So that actually means none of them do anything. That's sweet. Okay. So let's see. Scoundrels done, Inox guards, and now the brute is going to go. Now let's try and figure out if we're going to get hit by that stupid retaliate. And it's a retaliate 4 this time. Ugh. How many hit points does he have? 10 total? Gains 1 shield, but that doesn't help with the retaliate. Retaliate penetrates. But let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and do next 6 attacks. So I need actually... Oh, wait. Hold on. Shoot. There's nobody near me, so I actually have to move with this. But I could push. I could push 2, push 2. Actually, I'm going to do that. So these both have push on them. Oh, but I have to attack. But the idea was I was going to get in here and then push these guys out of the way so that the guard, basically I'm going to block for the guard to come up in here. Move 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then push, and then push. Attack and push. 2, which would put him in a trap. Ooh, nice. I wonder, can I select, maybe I can get both of those guys. Let me just look at push really quickly. Okay, push. Target, but each hex moved must place the target farther away from the attacker. I can. I could push both of those guys into the traps. That is sweet, and I'm totally going to do that because they can't retaliate. So that is ideal. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to move 1, 2, and then I'm going to push 2. No, wait. I'm going to push 2. 1. 2. And then he takes 3 trap damage. So number 4 takes 3 trap damage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. And there's no retaliate. And then I'm going to attack 3 on the elite. And there's no shield 1, so he only takes 2, which sucks. 1, 2. Does trap damage shield? Caused by an attack. Okay, so no, it doesn't. So let's see. Did we get... We got him for 2, and then we push for 2. 1, 2, and so then he takes another 3 damage because of the trap. 1, 2, 3. Sweet, that's half down. And neither of those ones are lost. They're discarded. Okay. And then let's see, the Inox Archers are next. Move 2. And attack at range 2 and 3. 1, 2. Oh, but he won't move through there. He'll move to here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he can actually 1, 2, and then he can attack. For 4 at range 3. So he's going to attack for 4 to the brute. And... Oh, no. Oops. What am I doing? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. And then the other archer is going to move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It's range of 2, so he can't actually get anything, but he's going to be right there. So that's fine. Okay, and so that's those 2. So the archers are done. Spellweaver is now going to move. What was she going to do? Oops, wrong deck. I think she was going to move to here. And then attack 3 at range 3, which would be these 3. So 1, 2, 3. Well, she's got jump, so that's fine. So she gets a coin. And then that's discarded. And then she's going to attack 3, range 3, target 3, 1 experience for each targeted, and we bump up flame. And then she gains 3 experience points no matter what happens. 1, 2, 3. And then, so let's go ahead. Oh, I haven't been doing the modified deck. Bloody hell. Okay, sorry. So we're going to start using the modified deck now because I'm an idiot. So we're gonna go ahead and attack guard 3 for 3 -1. And -2 is 1. So 3 only takes 1 damage. And number 1 is going to take 3 plus 0 minus 1 is 2. One, 2. And Archer 4 has no shield, so they're going to take 3 plus 0 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry about that. That's a stupid mistake on my part, not using the modifying deck. Should I... No, it's too much to figure out. I'd have to restart from scratch. So we'll just go ahead and take that as red. So that goes into lost. And we are done with Spellweaver. Now the Inox Shaman go. Move 0. Attack 3 at range 3. So this one can actually, but we're going to do Elite first. So Elite, move, attack, range, which is actually a disadvantage. So we're going to do disadvantage, right? Is an attack 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. So Scoundrel takes 4. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap, that hurt. And then the normal one is going to move 0. Oh, I suppose... sorry, so they'd move back because they've got to move 1. And that would have taken off the disadvantage. And the first card was a +1. So we'll take 1 extra off of the Scoundrel. That's a massive hit on that Scoundrel. And then the normal Inox moves 0, attack 3 at range 3. So attack 3 plus 0 is 3 against the Spellweaver. Wow, ow, ow, ow. That hurt. Okay, that's the Shaman. Now, the Escort, I forgot to add 6 plus 2 is 8 total. Hit points to that Escort. So there's 8 hit points for that Escort. But the Escort is going to move, move 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we've got 8. Oh, I actually... Okay, we're not going to track it using that. I don't know why it has 6. So I can't seem to program that separately. I needed to do that at the beginning. So that's my fault. But so the escort has moved. And it's actually escortee. Not, well, I don't know. Anyhow. So Scoundrel is super hurt. So let's go ahead. Now we're going to reset and do the next one. So what is the brute going to do this time? Attack 4 and stun. Oh, but, well, that's only the guys next to me. Let's see. Do I have the... Attack 2, disarm. Move 3, push 1. Yeah, I could push him. Gain 1 experience for each time he retaliates this time. Retaliate 2. That kind of sounds good. Any one of your adjacent allies with an attack this round targets you. No. With a shield 1? Move 3, jump. Move, jump, attack. Move 3, push 1. I might try move 3, push 1, and then retaliate. He could heal himself, though. Heal for 2 and then attack. No, but he can't move if he does that. Attack 4, stun. And gain 2 experience. Yeah, let's do that. So he's going to move, push, and then attack. So I'm thinking he's going to move up here, push him back, and then attack like this guy, and then hope that the bandit will move this way. Except he's going to probably move forward. So he might move him over here. And then attack him. Did 2 have any damage? No, 2 didn't have any damage, but that archer, elite archer. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to try to put move and push. We're going to try to clear a pathway so that our guy can get through. And then attack and stun and get 2 experience. So we're going to try and move at 15 in order to get that done. So let's go ahead. We're going to... oh, wait. Next round. No. Brute is at... What was it again? 16? 15. 15. Okay, so what is Spellweaver going to do? So Spellweaver is over here. Attack 3, range 4. Target all enemies on the path to the primary target. 1, 2... and gain an experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although, if I could get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but then I'd get disadvantage. Well, except 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do it that way. That sounds pretty good to me. But that means I need to move. Suffer no damage. Oh, but she moves 8. She could move 8 and jump. Or just move 2. She just needs to move 2, actually. She needs to move 2 relatively quickly. So let's do this one. We're going to move on 7, move 2, and then attack. Attack 3, range 4. Additionally, target all enemies on the path, and you get 1 experience for each of those. So we're going to try to move here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and try and target those 3 enemies. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move on 7. Okay, so let's put her at 7. 0, 7. And what is Scoundrel gonna do? Attack 2, range 3, target 2 with an experience, and that does not. That sounds pretty cool. Pull 2, range 3. Wait, how's that shaman doing? 4? I could totally get there. But I want to try and target those guys. Move 3, target 1 adjacent enemy. That might work. So we're going to try that. What we're going to try to do is we're going to move up here, grab that coin, and then we're going to poison this guy, and then we're going to attack at range these ones. And so we're going to move at 10. Okay. So let's do that. So we're going to move at 10. Okay, and that's everybody. So let's go ahead and draw and see what happens. Oh! Pretty good, actually. So everybody moves fast. Okay, so who's first? Spellweaver's first. So Spellweaver was going to move 2, 1, 2, grabbing a coin. And then attack for 3 at range 4. Additionally, target all enemies on the path to the primary target. Gain 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's going to gain 3 experience points from that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's attack 4, Archer 4 first. For 3 plus 1 is 4. And it's dead. Sweet! Archer 4 is dead. elite guard for 3 minus 1 is 2. Wow, that's a bummer. 1, 2. And then regular guard 4 for 3 and whiffs it. So for nothing. Well, that was less than ideal. So we'll discard that. Shoot! I suppose I can turn those over so that they are more clearly separated. Okay. So that is the scoundrel done. The next, I mean, that's the Spellweaver done. The next is the Scoundrel. So the Scoundrel is going to do move 3 and poison, 1, 2, and gain a coin. And poison the Elite Shaman. Elite Shaman, we're going to poison. I just want to remind myself that at the beginning of their turn they take 1 point. Is that right? Poison. All enemies add +1 attack to all of their attacks targeting the figure. If heal is used on a poison, the poison is removed and the heal has no other effect. Okay, so that just stays on and it's a +1 to attack. Well, that's not super ideal. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay, so that's a discard. And then we're going to attack. Attack 2, range 3, targeting 2, and gain 2 experience. So we're going to gain 2 experience points as a scoundrel. 1, 2. And then we're going to target these 2 right here. So we're going to do, let's do 2, guard 2. Still has 8. That's not ideal. But so we're going to do 2. There's no shields. So 2 plus 0 is 2 against 4. I don't know, against 2. 2 against 2. And then the Elite Archer has 8 left, so we're going to do 2 plus 0 is 2 against the Elite Archer. And then that goes into discard. And now it is the Brute's turn. And the Brute is going to try and clear a way for our little bandit to get through there. So we're going to move 3 and push 2. And then attack 3 and push 2. So we're going to move here. And push 2. Wait. He's got 6 and he's got 6. Oh, I could kill him. Oh, man. I could kill him outright. I could actually kill either one of them. But I'm going to kill that elite. Yeah, I'm just going to use this. Next 6 sources of damage from attacks targeting you gain shield 1. That sounds good because he's in the middle of a fight. So we're going to go ahead and do that for the brute. And we need a tracker. Oh, that's actually in the... Oh, shoot. Oh, it's in the other thing. Well, okay, we're gonna put that on there. I don't have the characters trackers out. Oh, whoops. Oh, that popped off. That's no good. The hell? Both of them did. Okay, I gotta be careful. Carefuler about that. What the hell is going on? God, that was weird. That was a weird struggle. Okay, so anyhow, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna attack 6 for 2 experience against that archer. Oh man, this better not be a whiff. So attack 6, no shields. And it's -1, so attack 5. God dang it. Bloody hell. So we got 1 point left. Damn it. And I don't have the retaliate. That would have been really good. Damn. 5. So he's down to 1 point. God, that sucks. And now, so the bandit is going to go this way instead of that way, which is what I had hoped. Damn. Ugh. Okay. So that's the brute, right? Did I get experience from that? Did I give me 2 experience points? I did not. So he gets 2 experience points for that. Bloody hell. So I might have been better to have done it the other way anyway. Okay, so the shaman, they're both up. So let's see. Elite is going to do move 2, heal 3 at range 3. Is right next to my character, so there's no reason for this one to move. But will heal 3, range 3. On that archer. One, two, three. Bloody hell. Okay, and then the other shaman down here. No reason for it to move. Heal 3 at range 3. Are 1 and 3? 1 and 3. Or it's. that's not damaged. That 1 is down 2, and 3 is down 1. So we'll put this one up to total. Yeah, it doesn't. That's good. It doesn't let me do that. So it's going to heal there. Okay, so that's it. That's Shaman done. So the Archer, and there's only one left, is going to move 2, attack 3 at range 4. It's going to move 1, 2. Can't attack the Spellweaver. Can attack the Scoundrel. So we'll attack that Scoundrel for 3. Plus 1 is 4. Holy shit. And Scoundrel's dead. Oops. Oh man. Shut. No. No, no, no. One, 2, 3. And Scoundrel's down. Ouch. Ouch. But did get the check with the streamline, so that's good. Okay, so the Archer is done. And then the guards are going to move 1. And then attack. Can't get there, but can get there. So that guard will move 1. That one won't. That one won't. And that one will. Okay, so the Elite Guard is going to attack for 4 against the Brute. So attack 4. Minus 1 is 3. Minus 1 is 2. And then guard 1 is going to attack Spellweaver for 3. Minus 1 is 2. Oh my god. 1 point left. Wow. And then the next guard is 2. It's going to attack for 3. Plus 1 is 4. Minus 1 is 3. Oh my god. But we get 1 experience point for the shield. Oh. And 3 attacks for 3. Attacks for 6, minus 1 is 5, which means that the Brute is dead. One, 2, yeah, down to 0. Spellweaver is the only one left. Nothing else is in range, so the Onyx guards are done. And that means that this guy is going to try and actually move 1, 2, 3. And then the escort is done. Oh my god. Oh. So it is still possible. We might just barely make it. The Spellweaver might be able to move 6 and get up there somehow, which would take aggro away from that bandit. If the 1, 2, so if the Spellweaver could get up here and get in with a high initiative in order to sort of attract attacks. Then it's vaguely maybe possible. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so Scoundrel is down. Well, here, let's leave this here. And the Brute is done. Oh, I stole one of the... No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so the Spellweaver is the only one left. We need to shuffle and go to the next round. So I need to shuffle here. Wow, that's kind of wacky that the Spellweaver managed to survive at the end, but... How much hit points does that archer have? 4? If I could kill that archer, and that guard 4 only has 5. I don't know if I can get both of them, but I might be able to get one of them. Okay, so what is she going to try to do here? She's going to try to get up there. Does she have any move? Move 8 jump. So we might try that move 8 jump. Target all adjacent enemies and immobilize. I think that's all she can do, and she's going to move at 21, which might not be enough. Oh, and she doesn't have her... Yeah, I mean, this is the last anyway. So we're going to try that to mobilize these two. Yeah, so she's going to move at 21. And then we'll draw. Oh, shit. Okay, so Shaman, Elite Shaman. Elite Shaman is going to move 2 and attack 2 at range 3 and disarm. So 1, 2, and attack at range 3, attack 2 against the thing. So 2 plus 0 is -2. Okay, so the escortee took some damage there. So let's go ahead and do shaman down here is going to move 1. Back and attack range 3 1 to disarm. Disarm only works. Does disarm stop spellcasting? Cannot perform any attack abilities. But that's... Oh, it is an attack. Attack 2. So she can move, but she can't attack. Wow, that sucks. She might just heal herself for 4 then. Okay, well, we'll get to her. Okay, so let's see. What were we doing? We were doing attack 1. Plus 0 is 1. Oh, and she's dead. Oh my god. He could... Okay. I don't know, man. Okay, so the shaman are done. And then the guards move... so the elite guard, move 1 and attack 3. So we're going to move 1 and then attack 3 on that escort. Oh, it's at range 2. He doesn't even need to move. So actually he's going to do attack 3 from there. Attack 3 times 2 is 6. And the bandit is dead. And we're done. Wow. And that's it. Okay. Well, it was closer. I was 1 move away. I just needed to get slightly farther. Oh, man. Yeah, so it was still pretty dastardly, this particular scenario. I'm not sure at this point whether redoing the scenario with the other team makes sense. But it would be nice to give them a fair chance. So I may do that. So let's go ahead and clean up. So this is all done. Let's get these out of here. I'll just put these. Okay, so the brute have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round during the scenario, and that was definitely true. So the brute is definitely going to get 2 check marks. Whether you think that's cheating or not, I don't care, and neither does he. Or I mean, I guess I do care. Whether you think so, but the brute doesn't. So the brute is going to take them. So actually, let's go to the party and do. I'm going to put demo fail. The Inox brute got 3 experience. and 2 check boxes. The Spell Weaver got 4 gold. Did not get Hoarder. Loot 5 or more money tokens. But got 6 experience. And the Scoundrel got 4 gold. Got 1 check mark for Streamliner. 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. And the Scoundrel got 3 experience points. Okay, that's the Villainous Mercenaries. So we did fail that scenario, but it felt a little bit more possible if I had played it just slightly differently. Maybe coming up behind the brute and healing the brute instead of separating the party on the map, but it felt really close. Like if I hadn't if it felt close, it could have gone, it felt like it could have gone either way, which was definitely better than the previous scenario. I mean, the previous scenario, my party was down here, never got anywhere close to finishing it. So that's definitely where we're at. Thanks for joining in for this first scenario, the demo scenario with the Villainous Mercenaries, and hope to see you for the next episode. I may actually take a break, have some lunch, and come back, or I may not, but as far as this goes, it is done. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.